It's that time of the week where we return back to campus here at Greendale Community College, catch up with our regular gang of characters, and I am afraid a little bit, because the last time we saw the gang, we got expelled from Greendale, which shouldn't happen. The dean got replaced, and Chang, I believe, is now taking over Greendale, which is just insane to say out loud. Should not be happening, and I don't know what's going to happen the rest of the season. I'm assuming this carries into season 4, maybe. And that's why a lot of people in the comments have had issues when talking about season 4. But I don't know. Don't ruin anything for me in the comments. I'm genuinely really surprised and curious to see what happens. But I'm excited to get into this one. I'm very excited. If you guys could do me a favor, like, subscribe, and share, I'd really appreciate that. And members, thank you guys for sponsoring this video and every other video we have here on the channel. Could not do this job without you guys, so I really appreciate you guys helping support me in the channel and the community that you guys help bring along. Hey, community. Didn't mean to do that there, but yeah. I don't really want to waste time, so let's get out of here and roll the bumper.
Unpaid rental. Unpaid rental. Unpaid rental.
Still together as a group, even.
Good.
What, 2 months after being kicked out of you know where?
It's been 2 months? Jesus.
With this idea for potluck dinners.
Pierce, all you said was, I'm hungry.
Henry Ford said was, I need a ride.
Got you there.
It's bagel bites and a deconstructed Hot Pocket reduction with a Doritos glaze. I just really want to make my food.
All right, yeah.
I need to eat natural, organic foods, or I'm never gonna get rid of this hangover.
Why don't you go home? Why are you all there?
Where's Abed? Have you
Good
seen
question.
Abed?
Probably out getting something really cool for the dinner.
See? Cool. Abed brought delicious police.
Oh, God. I love this guy, though, so this is cool.
Found your friend going through the dumpster outside the administration building in Greendale again.
Why?
This cadet could use a lesson in intergalactic protocol.
Abed, what's wrong?
He's just playing a character from TV.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, I'm very familiar with Inspector Spacetime. Think a guy becomes a cop because his prom night was a dream? If this were Comic-Con, I'd take a bullet for that kid.
We're sorry, officer. Our friend has been having a hard time adjusting to being expelled.
You all have. I see.
I talked to your former dean. I recommended he press charges. He said he'd hold off on the condition that you set an appointment with this guy. He's offering to foot the bill for the consultation himself.
It's the number for a psychiatrist.
What? No.
no.
That's not crazy. Where does the dean get off? He's not the real dean. He's been replaced by an identical life form for some nefarious purpose.
He is right.
Reggie, to the time booth. We haven't much.
You guys should really
Space.
listen to him. He is right.
You really shouldn't be using this to prop open your building's door. This is an antique fire brick. I'd say pre-Civil War. And note the uneven orange hue and the embossment on the back. Quite a nifty little piece of Americana. You could get 50, 60 bucks for it from the right collector.
Okay. Why do you...
I watch a lot of Antiques Roadshow.
Okay, thank you. That was a really great response.
Walk to your cars in pairs tonight. Rape's up 8%.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I mean, thanks for keeping the area safe.
$60? Hello, rich people? Troy's joining you. Yes, I'll hold.
I love you, Troy. Oh, this is going to be an interesting one. I'm excited. I'm excited. Are we in therapy?
Abed, I'm Dr. Heidi. We're going to have a little chat tonight, you and I. How does that sound?
Where's Mr. Jekyll?
I concur with Dr. Heidi's diagnosis.
I hate you.
I haven't diagnosed anything yet.
Psych major. Got your back, brah.
You're so annoying.
Didn't expect to see so many of you.
Oh, you all went as a gang? I love that. That's great.
You have to understand about Abed. He's usually, adorable weird, like Mork from Mork. But since we got
I need to watch Mork and Mindy, man. God.
I'm not crazy.
Well, Abed, I don't deal in crazy. I deal in help. So how long has Abed needed a crazy amount of help?
Crazy amount of help. A long time. Way before
All
you guys
this
knew him.
behavior started after you were expelled?
No.
May have been a ramp up.
Are we going to see all this freakouts? I love this.
We're good until spring, okay? But it doesn't make any sense.
Think of it this way. We'll get the hour back later in the year.
It still doesn't make sense. Yeah, you guys are ruining him. What is this camera that they're using? This is a completely different camera than they use for the rest of the show. This feels more like a...
A master at story.
This feels more digital. This is weird.
Hero. I'm gonna say it. He's the new...
This feels like a low budget. This is awesome.
Time enough at last to eat a sandwich. Though even he knew that this sandwich was nearer his last sandwich than his first.
Abed, I'm trying to eat.
He said, oldly, his brittle bones straining to support the weight.
You're so annoying.
Stop narrating me.
He shouted to no one.
Pierce is gonna kill you.
And action.
What is happening? Abed?
Abed, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah.
Cut. We got it. One more for safety.
Abed, it's 4:30 in the morning and you're in my bedroom.
Use that. Okay.
What's happening?
Action.
But that's almost completely, nearly all of it.
Nobody in this room gets to define sick.
Besides the doctor. Yeah.
I'm a psychiatrist.
Yeah.
Any kind of doctor can, really.
If Abed's sick, then we're all sick.
Kind of, yeah.
Insanity from a few amusing stories.
Exactly. I mean, if anything, Abed's more sane than any of us.
Yeah. It's
Craziest one of us.
yeah.
You know, we're all kind of crazy town banana pants.
Talk to me about Crazy Town Banana Pants.
Look, we're just saying, it's been a crazy year for everybody. Who among us hasn't had the odd banana in his or her pants, right?
I have.
I love that response. All right, Britta.
How long does peyote last?
Oh, all right.
Just asking for a friend.
Yeah, I bet you are. You can't. She looks like that hippie girl that's like really famous on the internet. I can't explain her or the video. If I find it, I'll find it. This is emo night? I'd love to go to emo night.
Thank you. So sweet.
Just don't eat anything or drink anything. And no sweating. Or bending at the elbows, and no chairs with backrest. And if you take it off, wooden hangers only.
Okay, Jeff. Too much. Give the jacket back, Annie.
You're probably warm now, right?
This is awesome.
Good news, guys. I spent all my money.
What money?
Bring that in here.
Yes, I can. It's all terrain, dummy.
But my boys ate them. So since they took something of yours, you all get something of theirs.
I'm still obsessed with this camera. I shouldn't be, but like I really am for some reason.
Karate championship, second place. Now I'll be unstoppable. Oh, yeah!
I want to see if he broke it.
Solidarity.
I'm sorry.
We just finished telling him about it, and you grab it and squeeze it.
I said I was sorry.
That was a good interaction.
Always indulge Abed in these little misadventures?
Oh,
Take
of
that
course.
back. Our adventures are very manly. Whoa.
All right.
And assuming that this group is, for Abed, said support system, I think I've heard everything I need to hear in order to make a decision. I think that Abed should be committed.
No.
Being committed to his character work, right? Because he already is. Abed, show him you're done, Draper.
Cigarettes.
No, I mean an institution.
No.
You mean like marriage?
I mean a mental institution.
Ah, so do I. Will someone please help me lighten the mood?
Yes, thank you. I appreciate Jeff for trying. Jesus.
Please, Mr. Doctor, psychiatrist, sir. Please don't send my best friend to crazy people jail.
Crazy people jail. That's a little...
His continued obsession with Greendale Community College suggests the potential for escalation. And frankly, these stories you've been telling me are very troubling.
troubling.
I don't remember any of those things happening. Since when do these three live together?
Okay.
Easy. If you had gone to school there, you'd be obsessed with it too. It was a messed up place. We had lockers.
Yeah.
My name is Professor Wabbenswim.
What?
Ready to learn.
Dude, that's awesome.
The way to agree on parking for the job fair. It's inhumane.
What?
Have a better idea, Britta?
What is going on?
Thousands of them.
Vicky to Queen 3.
I love this. This is just like Harry Potter.
Okay, we're just gonna ignore that.
Was that a gun? Or at least the outline of one.
Bananas?
Yes.
Hey!
Yes.
Bubblegum.
Yes.
Pancakes.
Yes.
Fries?
Get out.
What? What?
There's one every year. I will not tolerate clowning.
Okay.
Welcome.
Hey, I love this guy. Ladders.
To ladders.
Nice. Nice. This is so dumb. Britta.
Just want to see if we got the same thing.
Definitely stop dwelling on it if you want to be healthy.
Well, come on, it wasn't all bad. I was there longer than anybody, and I'm fine. How are you? Why do you ask? 3:30.
What is going on?
Uh-oh. We have a lot of memories of Greendale being in our corner.
Dina Ling.
Yes.
I just wanted to drop by and
Yes.
tell y'all we ought to be hot stepping it out to the parking lot in a brisk but orderly fashion.
Is there a fire drill?
No, sir, there's an actual fire. I wanted you guys to be the first to know before I tell everyone else. I know, it's not right to play favorites, but
Dude,
it's normal
what?
to sit on your feelings, and I don't know what I'd do without you
No,
guys.
Dean,
Woo!
get away.
Fire! There's a fire!
No. I love it. Dean.
Darcy, you've got a cold.
I feel
You're
fine.
sick? Go home!
Nice. Yeah, Dean always has their back, man. I love him.
Worst pizza day ever.
Dean.
Oh, darn it.
No.
What am I
It
gonna
is the
do
Dean.
with all this garbage?
It's me, the Dean.
We know.
I pulled the last 6 pieces of pizza for you.
Oh. That's pretty awesome.
We have a few students with birthdays today, but hey, why single them out? What about the students who aren't celebrating anything at all? Are they any less special? Troy and Jeffrey and Annie and Britta and Shirley and Pierce
Nice song.
and Abed and Jeffrey, just a few of the most special students in the world.
You were playing so favorites.
Damn it out of slugs!
Is this another paintball day?
Are you pickle-sucking McGillicuddy?
Oh!
Why did you save me, Dean?
I know how important paintball is to you, Abed. I wanted you to win.
It's not important anymore.
You really didn't need to go into it.
No,
It
we
occurs
did.
to me what all those great Greendale memories have in common.
I was barely in them.
They were all about Dean Pelton.
Yeah.
That's what I've been trying to make you guys understand for the last 2 months. I keep telling you, we weren't expelled by the real Dean.
Yeah.
Couldn't have been him. He loved us.
Yes.
I mean, let's face it, we weren't driven crazy by Greendale. And Abed's not the crazy one for obsessing about it.
No, he's not.
Abed, we're sorry. We haven't been supporting you. And we haven't been honest with ourselves. Dr. Heidi, something weird is going on with that school. Abed doesn't need to be here. We need to be there.
Yeah, good job.
But
Maybe
there
tie
is no
him
there.
so he can escape.
Problem. That's why we have to go back.
No, you can't go back to Greendale.
Why?
What is he
Because
talking
it
about?
isn't healthy.
Because it doesn't exist.
What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do?
Park by a meter. Maybe y'all park by a meter? Wait, what?
Okay, bro.
What do you mean Greendale doesn't exist?
Yeah,
Well,
this doesn't make any
there
sense.
is a place called Greendale, and you all spent 3 years there, but it was not a community college.
What are you talking about, man? Greendale Asylum? Okay. There's no way.
Memories that you people have been sharing
Would be a
are
crazy
a
twist,
shared
though.
psychosis.
It's Folly Ado. I believe Folly Ado is only with 2 people, not a group.
You're lying.
Search your mind for the real memories. Try to look past the trauma that you've been blocking out.
What trauma?
You all came to this community college after your lives fractured, pill addiction,
Yeah?
failed legal career,
Yeah?
broken marriage, old.
Old.
I don't want to hear mine. And if we were going to fabricate a delusion, why would we fabricate a community college?
Ah, yes. This fantastical community college where everything that happens is unbelievably ridiculous and it all revolves around you.
I don't like this.
Compatible alternative to your grim reality.
It's really crazy because this could be true, and I'd believe it, and I'd still be invested in the show. But, God.
Your trampoline, we
Like, this could be... I would believe every second of this. It kind of makes sense. Like, it's not too far-fetched. Yeah, the paintball.
For Greendale!
Come on, Leonard.
Leonard.
Baby Boomer Santa!
You're welcome for everything in the world.
This is awesome. I love this.
Bottle episode. Don't forget to
Bottle
post it.
episode.
Remember when we went camping?
Yes.
Remember when we painted the nursery?
Yes.
Remember when we remembered going camping while we were in the nursery?
I'm a legend, and I had sex with her as a kid.
What? What was that last thing he said?
Not yet. I want to see what happens if we confiscate one of their pens.
I don't like this stupid Garrett voice.
You say you started as a Spanish study group.
Yeah.
Do any of you speak Spanish?
Mi nombre es Bombero Tirantes.
You attended Greendale for 3 years, but don't community colleges end after Chapter 2.
Everyone's always saying that. The average community college student attends school 5 to 7 years.
What? You guys can just get out of there and figure out your own answers.
Give me a break. That made no sense.
Yeah, it's me. No, I think they belong. At the end, but it was pretty convincing. Well, if it looks like I'm sneaking out the window, it's just a symptom of your deepening psychosis. Don't hurt me.
Greendale doesn't exist? How long do you think we'd buy that?
I'm literally carrying a Greendale backpack.
I have like 1,000 pictures of the campus on my phone.
I have children I see every day. I have definitely not been locked up.
Yeah.
Why would you lie to make us think we were crazy?
Because, Miss Edison, Greendale is purgatory.
Okay.
And I am the devil.
Okay.
What? Knew it. You were getting too close.
Close to what?
To the truth.
Yeah.
The Indian kid was right.
He's Arabic.
Also Polish.
Whatever. I'm a fake psychiatrist, not a fake ethnologist. The point is, your dean was kidnapped by Ben Chang and replaced with a double. I was hired to get you off the scent.
Chang kidnapped the dean?
Yeah.
Even for him, that's insane.
Yeah, exactly. What are you... Corn chips? What are you doing? Oh my god, you would die!
I said, hot damn!
I said, hot damn!
I'm predicting future crimes.
Now I'm sick!
See?
Those are
said
iPhone
that
AirPods.
would happen. You
Or not
are a
AirPods,
precog.
just headphones. Stop!
Again.
No! There's something wrong with you, man.
Guys, while we were remembering Chang is crazy, the fake doctor sneaked away.
How? Guys!
Guys, forget about us. The dean has been kidnapped.
Yeah,
He's out
yeah.
there somewhere alone and cold and most likely trying to cobble together a sexy Patty Hearst costume.
Britta's right. Wait, what?
We need to rescue the dean.
We need to get back to that school.
Yeah.
We definitely never need to do another paintball.
Yeah.
See?
What? No. I love the paintball.
Sounds like the study group has gotten wise to Operation Doppeldinger.
Doppeldinger.
Time for
Love
phase
it.
2.
What's phase 2?
Hey, I'm making up the same plan you are. Come on. Pitches, pitches, pitches. Oh, thank you, Megan.
Troy and Abed in
Nice.
the morning. Welcome back, all you night owls.
Troy, why don't we open up the phone lines?
Talk to us, lonely hearts.
We got Jeff W. calling.
Hey, Jeff, what's your question?
Who is this?
Great question.
Guys, it's 3 in the morning. I'm trying to sleep.
They drinking chocolate milk?
Annie,
No.
what's on your mind tonight, Annie?
Hey guys, long time, first time, love the show.
Appreciate you. How can we help?
Well, Jackson Jills, that's about all the time we have tonight.
Yeah, until next time, may your dreams be sweet and your nightmares be spooky monster scary and not grandma
Spooky
died
monster
scary.
scary.
Troy and Abed in the morning.
Love it. Love it. Come on, man. We love Troy and Abed in the morning, but at night. That was great. I'm just... The train's going by. That's next to my house, so hopefully it doesn't, fucking shake up the camera. Give the camera shaking baby syndrome. I'm just so happy with the show that it can continuously give me great episodes. Even the fact that, you know, this was a very cheaply made episode. Like, the budget was cut. You can, I mean, this is the end of the season. I don't know when this was recorded. When this was filmed. Like, I don't know if this was one of the first episodes they filmed this season, or if they filmed things chronologically. I don't know. I don't think a lot of TV does that. They might. I have no idea. I don't think they do. Actually, I'm pretty sure they don't. But anyway, the fact that this was cheaply made and still so up to par with any other episode that the show has, it's a test to the creativeness and just the work and effort behind the entire team behind the show. I don't ever watch the credits because I am stupid dumb boy and I just don't take the time to do that. But I do like to appreciate everybody behind the scenes, because I mean, if it wasn't for everybody's help, these things aren't made possible. I mean, that's my favorite thing. One of the main reasons why I really want to get into filmmaking in general is just because it's so collaborative. It's such a team effort that not one single person is the result behind a masterful, movie or TV show. It's just the collective hive mind of everybody working on such project that it can create something just, wonderful. And this show is not far from those words. Just because this episode in particular it allows me to see. I'm bad with knowing the time frame of like when these episodes came out. Like I don't know what year this season came out or this episode in particular, but I can see how this was really hard for this show to keep up with other comedies that were on air at the time. I believe some of you said that it was on air with Glee, and I'm assuming if Glee was on, then Big Bang Theory maybe, and a bunch of others. I mean, around that time there was a lot of comedy shows, and I can see how this could be a really hard one to, you know, captivate a lot of audiences, especially with this cast. I believe, you know, with this cast coming out, I mean, we're 3 seasons in, but I mean, these weren't big name people. I mean, every other show didn't have big name people, but the premise and the I don't know, the community outside of obviously Community, but the community behind those shows I feel like were much bigger. Like Glee was a phenomenon. I mean, people talked about Glee all the time. I don't know too much about Glee, don't know anything about it really besides just its singing, but I don't know why it was as famous as it was, but I mean, I don't need to. It was a hit show for a very long time. But this show is just constantly just proving me that it is just, I don't know. There's something about this show that no matter what goes on, at least at this moment in time, I am here. Like, I am showing up. This show doesn't have to put much effort in for me to show up every episode and for me to enjoy every episode. It really doesn't. Honestly, we could have a bottle episode, just one of the characters monologuing. Not even monologuing, just saying stupid shit constantly, and I'd be there. Just because I'm now hanging out with my best buds on screen, you know? That's just what it is for me now. I've talked about it so much at this point that it's nauseating, but I did not like this show when I first started watching it. It was so hard for me to get into. Like, I still find this, well, not now, but I remember saying that the show was just dumb. It was very corny. I mean, it still is, to be fair. If I'm gonna be completely honest, nothing really changed. It's just I changed because of the show. I allowed the freedom of what the show was telling me, what the show was just doing, to not take it so serious. And that's what a lot of people have to do with kind of art forms now, like, you know, TV and movies. They need to not take them so seriously, because then you lose the whole magic behind the project. If you're taking it one for one, then you're not going to be as entertained as you think you would. You know, when I watch a movie, like if I'm just putting on a movie that I don't know anything about and it ends up being one of those movies that it's so bad that it's good, the second I clock that, I'm immediately switching to that gear and I'm enjoying the ride instead of like, oh, this is really dumb, this is stupid. No, I'm here for the stupidness. I'm enjoying it. Like, I'm starting a new, completely random, this has nothing to do with the review, so if you guys want to leave, go ahead, but this is just, I'm ranting now. I'm starting a new video segment on the channel where I think it's called I don't have the name completely workshopped yet, but it's, you know, what we watching, where I kind of just give you guys movie suggestions for stuff that I want you to watch throughout the week. Hey, stop it. I'm gonna give you guys movie suggestions for stuff I want you guys to watch throughout the week, and or TV shows, just whatever, and just kind of like talk about it a little bit, just give you guys a couple things. And one of the movies I'm going to talk about here soon is Mutilator. It's a really, really bad horror movie, but it's hilarious. You know, it's just so funny, and it's not meant to be, but the second your mind goes to realizing that you can't take this too seriously, and you can't just really... I mean, I don't have to say anything else. You just can't take it too seriously. Once you clock that and you start enjoying the ride and just start having fun on your own, then it's its own thing. Now, that being said, I don't do that with this show just because it is funny. It is very, it knows what it's saying. It knows what it's telling you. But there is stupid moments in the show. There is corny moments in the show, but now I clock that differently. For it, instead of calling it stupid and corny, I find it just very silly and just charming in a way. That's just how I feel. But and this was a great episode. I had a really long rant there, but this was a really great episode. I like this a lot. And again, it's kind of hard for me to pick a favorite of these seasons, because fuck, dude, there's so many good episodes. I really like this one. I'm excited to watch this one on rewatch. They did that thing. This is very similar to another episode where it's a bottle episode, but they kept like recalling. They even referenced the episode here where they just kept recalling events that didn't happen. They did that. It's very similar to that episode, but they did it differently, and I like how they did it. This was all really, really fun. I've been ranting for a while, so I'm gonna get out of here. I have to get out of here. I have to edit this. Do me a favor, like, subscribe, and share. And members, thank you guys for sponsoring this video and every other video we have on the channel. I love you guys, so thank you all so much for doing so. And yeah, I gotta get out of here. I know I kept saying it, but I have to leave. But I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.